development of many symptoms that happen after your initial infection. These can be included with any system of your body: respiratory, neurological. There's up to 200 symptoms of long COVID. Long COVID has also been acknowledged as a disability. If you can see from starting in July 2021. However, it has been extremely difficult for those experiencing long COVID to even find the right doctor to guide them throughout this process, let alone diagnose somebody with long COVID, let alone get Social Security disability or even their private insurance to understand this is a disability. A lot of tests are coming back with normal results, no rhyme or reason. A lot of the doctors are pretty good about trying to dismiss other reasons or diseases or conditions that they can rule out before diagnosing someone with long COVID. A lot of these symptoms can be remitting, meaning they're there for a little while and they disappear and the new symptoms arrive, but then later down the line the old symptoms come back again, and it is tricky. But it's still not new. This is a disease this is a condition that is stemming from a virus. It's not anything new. It can happen after any virus. So once again, there's been noted up to 200 symptoms stemming from long COVID. The most common is fatigue. If you can see from the graph here, patients experience heart palpitations, night sweats, headaches, nerve pain, fatigue, joint pain, so many. So here's a small list of symptoms I've experienced personally: fatigue, insomnia, vertigo, dizziness, migraines, anosmia, parosmia, phantom smells, blurry vision, brain fog, burning of skin, fingernail pain. But real quick, I'd like to explain what some of these mean, because until you experience them, it sounds kind of silly. So fatigue and insomnia, how can I be tired but not be able to sleep? Fatigue is not necessarily meaning you're tired. Your whole body can just feel completely drained. Your whole body, even your mental capacity. For me, I hit one point in my day and it's game over. I can't think straight. Everything starts to hurt. If I continue on, I'll get migraines. And then I get brain fog. What's brain fog? Well, brain fog can include memory loss, loss for words, stuttering, not being able to speak clearly. Sometimes I call it dyslexia of my thoughts. I will say things and it comes out backwards. But again, when I say this is a short list of my symptoms, it sounds funny because I do forget some of my symptoms. We all forget some of our symptoms. How do you forget how you feel? Because you don't feel them all the time. Sometimes they go away and get better. You think you're getting better, but then you have a relapse and they all come back, or you get new symptoms. It's not crazy. It's normal for long haulers. But the worst part for long haulers, I'm sure we all agree, we have a hard time finding people to believe us, people to listen to us. And for that reason, we're all talking about it in this private group where we don't really judge each other because we all understand. Most of us aren't able to talk to friends or family anymore. We've been gaslit. Gaslit, meaning doctors and family have told us it's in our head. We're making it up. Maybe we have PTSD from the whole COVID thing anyway. So we hide in this group. Very rarely does the news talk about it. So that's why you probably don't know about it. So here are just a few studies and information that I've discovered along the way. And when I say discovered, I mean I read actual medical studies. I read them. I search for them on YouTube because after a certain time I can't read. I have to listen. So it's out there. But why can't we find the doctors that find the problems? The doctors that actually care? Why can't the doctors I'm seeing find this information that I find? And so it's important to create this awareness. Even more. The video you're watching now, once again, is really not for COVID long haulers. This is for those that don't understand COVID long haulers. What are our struggles? Unfortunately, and I'll put a link below, I have 900 saved videos, just videos from YouTube with medical research, but a lot that are just basic information for, I don't want to call them small minds, but those that aren't going to sit there through a 2-hour medical lecture to find what's wrong. Small news clips that I can share with friends and family, hoping that they will understand. But for some reason, they still don't believe it. They don't really care. A lot of us look fine. I don't know. Do I look fine? I don't know. I don't feel fine. It has been like pulling teeth to even make this video. I'm not like I used to be. I used to be able to put fancy music and Photoshop, and I still can, but it will take me a really long time. These are struggles we're all facing. Some of us have lost our support. Our people's husbands have divorced them. Caregivers give up because just because nobody can find an answer, they don't think it's real. People have lost their jobs. I've lost my home. It's very important to be aware because COVID's not over. You can end the health emergency all you want. You can get mild COVID multiple times. At some point, you might experience long COVID. The more you get COVID, the more chance you're going to have to get long COVID. Even if you're vaccinated, you can still get long COVID. Even if you get vaccinated and you've never gotten COVID, you can still be a long hauler. You can experience side effects. I'm very happy to share some of my findings, and when I share those, I'm certain it's going to be more for the long haulers. But if you or somebody you know is experiencing long COVID, don't disregard them. Just listen. A lot of us aren't pushing you away or trying to correct you, but if you tell us that we need to change our diet, that we need to exercise, that we need to take this vitamin or that vitamin, I promise we probably have already tried all of those things. So forgive us if we get a little annoyed at the basic responses. Even to you doctors. I seen a new cardiologist, the third one. Yeah, he knows something's wrong. We're doing more testing. But in the meantime, I should drink more water and exercise 15 minutes a day. Never thought of that. Thank you. So, forgive us. As much as you're tired of hearing about it, we're tired of feeling it. I have been an advocate for many other things. Now I have to advocate for myself. Hang in there, long haulers. It's going to be a long journey, but we got this.